Hello there. Stormy weather conditions still continuing across the Mediterranean, and in actual fact it looks likely that that's going to be the story over the next few days to come. You can see by this area of cloud here, so it's going to be affecting the south of France over towards Spain and that North African coastline. Some very heavy rainfall that's going to be drifting or spiralling in anti-clockwise direction, some rough seas as well. Still some heavy rain to come across central Italy and the North Balkans. Not looking too bad through Turkey, the Greek Isles and mainland Greece, but you can see where the unsettled weather is tending to sit. Now for Portugal and Spain on Monday, it's largely fine and dry. There'll be quite a lot of cloud across northern parts of France, stretching up into the UK with some wet weather across the far north of the UK, which will gradually drift its way eastwards into Scandinavia, and as it bumps into that colder air there will be some snow on the leading edge into northern areas. Now that's the story then as we go into Tuesday. You can see where that storm is sitting. It could be quite significant through the Mediterranean. We'll need to keep an eye on that. Here's our city forecast for the next 5 days. A good deal of dry weather for London, Paris and Madrid. A few scattered sharp showers set to continue for Italy. And further east, it's a little bit colder into Moscow with temperatures struggling to climb above freezing. Take care. Hello there. We've got some stormy weather across the Mediterranean at the moment, which could have an impact across the North African coastline, affecting Algeria and Tunisia. Windy, rough seas, cool with it as well. Now elsewhere on the satellite picture, it's picking up some shower cloud across the equator. We'll see some heavier rain here through the Gulf of Guinea, and further south got a weather front moving through the Eastern Cape, and that's producing some heavy rain and obviously an impact on the feel of the weather. But as we go through the next few days and that rain clears through, temperatures are set to climb, and it should be largely fine and dry for Cape Town. And in fact we can see that on the city forecast, so some warmth returning from Thursday onwards with temperatures back into the mid-20s. Now across that North African coastline we're saying rough seas and a cooler feel, but it looks largely fine and settled for Casablanca. Here temperatures into the low 20s. Let's move to the Middle East now. A relatively simple story to tell at the moment. Light winds, plenty of sunshine, pleasant warmth with temperatures into the high 20s. Much colder though for North Iran as that cold air extends all the way down from Kazakhstan, and there will be some showers here as well. So that's the story as we go through Monday. There'll be little in the way of change for the city forecast over the next few days. It's a fairly consistent theme. We keep those light winds, we keep the sunshine and a pleasant feel with the temperatures as well. Hello then. Forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean all coming up shortly. But first of all, if we start off with the satellite picture in South America, it is showing the shower cloud through the Amazon basin. That's where the heaviest of the rainfall is likely over the next few days. Quite extensive as well, stretching from Venezuela, Colombia down into northern Peru, all the way into central and southern areas of Brazil. And we will see some heavy rain over the next few days, which could lead to some localised flooding. So that's the story here. Now, as we push just that little bit further south of Brazil into Argentina, it's not as warm as it was about a week ago, but it's largely fine and dry. A little more sunshine around on Monday. Temperatures still likely into the high 20s, so they are heading in the right direction once again. Southern tip of Chile looks largely fine. Little in the way of showers around, but nothing particularly extensive. So here's that rain I was talking about across Rio de Janeiro. The warmth easing a touch into Buenos Aires over the next few days. Mexico, largely quiet here, a few scattered showers, the heaviest of the rain certainly through Central America, Costa Rica, Panama, as you can see quite clearly, and parts of Nicaragua. We're going to see some heavy rainfall. A few scattered sharp showers through the Caribbean as well. Not really amounting to too much, perhaps a little more widespread into Cuba, but as you can see from Jamaica, it's fine, settled and sunny. Hello there. Very changeable weather conditions across North America over the next few days. No 2 days the same. Now we've seen some stormy weather moving away from the eastern seaboard and a large area of high pressure into central parts of the US, and that's brought some warmth, some unseasonable warmth with temperatures near record breaking in Colorado. That is set to change as colder air is spilling in from the northwest ahead of this area of low pressure in this frontal system that's bringing some stormy weather. It's bringing some snow as well. 1 to 2 feet of snow perhaps likely across the Cascades, and some heavy rain behind it too. So that's the story as we go through Monday. More snow on the leading edge of that, rain down to Vancouver, into northern California as well, where you will see a cooler feel to things, and there's a potential for that colder air to start to push into the Rockies from Monday onwards. So these are the temperatures then, disappointing into parts of San Francisco and Denver, Colorado, going from the mid to high 20s down into the mid-teens Monday and Tuesday. Now, it looks likely that we'll continue to see a good deal of dry weather across the eastern seaboard. Northerly wind, though, here, so a little on the cooler side. Plenty of sunshine, though, down into Tennessee, Georgia, Carolinas, and also into Florida. And if we take a look at the city forecast, it looks likely that it's going to stay dry over the next few days, with temperatures starting to recover back into the high 20s from Tuesday. Hello there. Looks likely that we're going to see more heavy rain across parts of South Asia over the next few days. The satellite picture picking it up quite clearly. Parts of Sri Lanka, Tamil Nadu, and also Karnataka seeing the heaviest of the rainfall. Further north, we've got the sunshine, we've got the warmth as to be expected at this time of year. Some of that rain could be an issue. We'll need to keep an eye on that over the next few days. There have been weather warnings out just recently. Now, further north and west, it's a contrasting story. It's all about the cold air that's starting to spread down across Central Asia. So yes, into Kazakhstan, it's going to get colder still. We could have some snow showers coming. That cold air has been spreading as far south as northern Iran in recent days. So any showers over the higher ground will be wintry in nature as well. The warmth, well, that's in Pakistan, 36 degrees expected over the next few days. Lots of sunshine into India. There's that heavy rain that I've been talking about. And don't forget the brighter colours denoting the intensity of that rainfall. Not looking too bad into Bangladesh, over the foothills of the Himalayas as well. A good deal of sunshine to be found. This is the city forecast then. As we go through the week, we keep the risk of some pretty intense showers across Colombo as we go through the week. Now, finally, it looks likely that we'll see some snow showers towards Kazakhstan towards the end of the week as it stays on the cold side. Hello there. A forecast for Australia and New Zealand all coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off with the satellite picture across Asia. Picking up the shower cloud through Malaysia and Indonesia at the moment. But most of the weather action is further north of that. There's an area of low pressure that moved through China, brought some snow on the back edge of that as the cold air tucked in behind. It's also bringing some pretty wet weather over the Korean Peninsula into Japan as we go through Monday. Behind it, still legacy of cold air into northern China. We push further south, lots of sunshine around and getting a little bit warmer. Hong Kong with 21 degrees. Sharp showers into Vietnam, parts of Thailand. As I say, those sharper showers merging together for longer spells of rain into parts of Malaysia and Indonesia. This is the city forecast as we go through the next 5 days. Now let's take a look at Australia, because it's quite a stormy spell of weather over the next few days, with some showers merging together for longer spells. Intense heavy bursts of rain could lead to some localised flash flooding in places, particularly through the interior and across that Queensland area as well. New Zealand, high pressure dominates at the moment. The threat of a weather front approaching from the south and west, but ahead of it, it's largely fine and dry and pleasant, with temperatures peaking into the low 20s. The rain arrives to Wellington as we go from Friday onwards. Take care.